And I wanted to just talk about Wachowski for a minute, a Division I transfer, a senior forward. And he's really stepped into a good role this year. He's 7th in the NESCAC in scoring, 3rd in rebounding, and he's 1st shooting 64% from the field, so he's efficient. I mean, what are some of the things that he does for you out there?
Well, Alex Wachowski basically is a man. He's our most athletic player. He's 6'5". He can jump out of the building. And last year as a transfer, we recruited him in high school, and at the last minute he decided to go to Lafayette. Sure, a mistake he regrets. But then when he changed his major there, it fit in better here, so he transferred here. And coming in as a transfer, sometimes you don't want to rock the boat. And last year I felt he was, giving the ball up a little too much and not being aggressive because he wanted to fit in. And we told him after the season, you got 1 year left in basketball, you got to go after it. And he's done everything we've asked him. He had a game early in the year in Maine. We had 35 and 17. And he just, if we need a big rebound, he's going to go get it. And, I think the other guys feed off him a little bit. He blocks shots when we need him to block shots. And he's been a great player this year. And not only as a team player, but as an individual, I think he's really, really doing great things.
I kind of want to get to the recent games. Last night, a wild one here against UMass Dartmouth, an 84-82 win in overtime. Just kind of talk quickly about that one.
That was a great one because right now they were 10-9 coming in, but they lost 5 games by 4 points or less against some good teams. Like they lost to Keene by 2 last Saturday, and Keene just beat Amherst or beat Middlebury last night. So they were kind of a good team waiting to explode, and they were looking at this as a non-conference game against NESCAC, one of the better leagues. So they really came in here with some fire, and we didn't play as well as we should have at first, but we hung in there. And when it came down to the end, we just had guys make great plays. Kwame made a couple of huge threes and a nice pull-up. Ben Ferris, at the end of regulation we scored to go up 1, and then they scored. Ben fouls the guy at the buzzer, but he only makes 1. And then in overtime he gets 2 steals and makes 4 free throws in the last 40 seconds for us to win by 2. So, I think this game above all of our games, we got a little bit of luck for a change, and we just showed the mental toughness that we're going into. It was a great game. I, myself, and the staff, we were never in doubt of the game. I'm pretty sure we had it from the beginning.
And, of course, on Saturday, playing Amherst, right now number 6 in the country. Last year you guys faced them and were actually tied 48-48 at the beginning of the second half. But then they sort of went on a 9-0 run, took a 9-point lead, and kind of put the game away. I mean, what do you have to do differently this year to sort of hang with them?
We'll probably not let that 9-0 run happen. We got to stay tough with them. And, I mean this in a good way, but we hate Amherst. And I personally will not wear the color purple ever just because of Amherst. And so it's a big game for us. And, they know it because they kind of ran it up a little bit last year. And, like I said, everybody's back. And it means a lot because if you look down the line a little bit, they have no losses. And if we could give them a loss, they still have to play Middlebury. I mean, potentially this could be for second place, and of course we got to get by Trinity and Hamilton, but this is a big game for us, and our guys are ready for it. I think it's going to be a big fan the fire day. It's going to be packed here. I'd get here early if I wanted a seat, and I think it's going to be a great day for tough sports.
And then just last thing, like you mentioned before, fan the fire this Saturday. This season, the Jumbos 3-0 in home NESCAC games. What should fans kind of expect if they've never come out for a Tufts basketball game?
I think they should expect a good feeling of Tufts community here in the game. And like I always hear that teams don't get support and stuff. This is time, because we're not big-time sports, but this is a time to come. And, we have a great gym with there's seats all the way around. It's going to be packed. And I think we're going to have like a kind of a big game atmosphere, and I think it's a chance for students that have never seen a game to come down and see some real good basketball and see what they're missing, and support us. And I think our guys are working hard. They come back early from vacation. We were back here December 30th. Sleeping on the floor and in apartment stuff, and give up a lot. And it's nice if somebody can come down and recognize that. But we're looking forward to a great day.
Again, that's 4 o'clock on Saturday against Amherst.
Good plug.
For the Daily, I'm Matt Berger with Coach Sheldon, and signing off.